on top Super 93.3 for the city of Pitaqua. What's up? How on a day? 13 minutes don't jack back about from 5 o'clock already. Now, don't forget, if you also watch us live on top of our Facebook page, Super FMPH. Don't forget, for Facebook, go there, watch us live on top Super FMPH. And you're going to see us for studio. If you also drop your comments for the question, what would they ask you? Because they ask you if you see the possibility of the Falconets of Nigeria under 20 female side winning the competition for the first time in their history. Because early hours of this morning, then create another history. I tell you, claiming all 3 points from the match against the Canadian under 20 side and winning 9 points out of 9. Clean slate, 100%. Now only 2 teams for this competition, 9 don't dwell. Welcome to the show. What about the update for the annual General Assembly of the NFF as it concerns Nigerian football? Because a new date for our next elective election, it don't enter board. Welcome to the show. My name is Sky. And Merit Day, yeah. Merit Day happy like they happy. If you're happy and you know, say hello.
Hello.
Oh, you go. Welcome, Merit, to the show.
Thank you, Sky. Good evening. Welcome to the show, to all our listeners, everybody joining us from everywhere, wherever you are. Of course, I no say no be only Port Harcourt people. I for say good evening Port Harcourt people, but I no say
also say good evening to those in abroad.
Yes, of course,
because they listen to us for the app.
The global app, you did, yeah. Wherever you did, we get one guy where they always comment from Abakaliki.
So you get one this morning too. We comment from Ukraine.
So
I tell and say Nigeria and Ukraine. What are you doing there? What is this doing in Ukraine?
They need help.
It didn't do.
Ukraine, they need help. So maybe it's started to help them. But welcome to the show. We're excited about what's happening with the Falconets. They show working.
They tell you
show working.
They show good working.
We hope that they continue to show that working.
All right, so we'll start off from that side. But don't forget, if you download our Super FM listening mobile app. So that you're going to listen to us for anywhere you day. Network problem, no day for this one at all. I tell you. So from go your Google Play Store. Yes, anywhere you download something for your phone, make you go type Super FM Global. Make you know they miss what they miss. Why are you missing it? Right? So go Super FM Global and make a comment for the comment session. We're going to read them out from this show. So talk to us. If you say Super Falcon, the Falconets. I don't call them Super already because I don't see them for future. It is the Falconet on the 20 side go all the way to win this year's FIFA under 20 World Cup where Costa Rica, we don't jack back about now the host. We're going to talk about that one and the fortunes of the ladies. But before then, Moko bring you good news. Now, yesterday we tell you say the annual General Assembly of our NFF football will take place today. Yes, finally, that General Assembly AGM take place today, and to the glory of the Lord, I must add, finally, Amaju Melvin Pinnick make am clear, even before them begin to the yarn wetin dem dey yarn, to say him no dey contest for third term. So now to pack and go, in go. So the time now for Amaju Pinnick to leave office, we get am for finger. We don dey count am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As they don't add 10 more days to his time for office as we speak. Well, and fallout for that Congress, it also the NFF elective Congress, where they go elect the new president of NFF and the executive members. It go take place actually next month, 30th of next month. Now it go take place in Benin City, Edo State, as Amaju Melvin Pinnick go bow out from the NFF presidency position. Merit this and among other issues, now then discussed today. They don't set up the elective committee, they don't set up the disciplinary committee and the appeal committee as well. So everything don't they set for the elective congress next month. Talk to me.
Yeah, everything's set for the elective congress next month, and the date, formally was 20th of September. That's what they told us formally, but now 30th of September, 10 days jara for Pinnick and Imende. No problem.
So wait. One of my guys does say 10 days to spoil things more for football before you come out.
No problem. If it go be just 10 days, make it collect the jara. 10 days jara, 30th of September, ending of the month. So we go start Independence Day with new NFF president. president. Hopefully.
NFF do promo for Pinnick.
Yeah,
10
we
days.
give her 10 days extra. You know, it cannot. Someone that has done 2 tenures. The first and only NFF president.
We don't
do
do
2 tenures. You know, you give him that 10 days.
Great history for himself.
Yeah, of course.
Because others now one tenure.
Yeah, one tenure come on. Some people their 1 tenure don't even complete. You do 3 years, they come on. You do 2.5, they come on. You on your own. In 2 tenures don't complete. So that's why the members in that annual General Assembly, they looked at it and said, "You deserve something. Take 10 days for the road, you know, for your as you have once again said that you're not contesting for third tenure, take 10 days out to the one way you get. But good one. Finally, they've reached a resolution. And we've not gotten all the details from the annual General Assembly yet.
More they come.
And we hope for the more way they come, we no go come here say some people do say we no agree. We hope everything goes smooth. I see some of the pictures there.
Yeah,
Shehu Diko been there. Ida Peter Saidu, they look to become the next NFF president, been there as well. Some other key men, Felix Anyasi, those are the men of Nigerian football family. So yes, we don't get new dates. More details will be revealed to us. We'll start hearing that forms are now be on sale for people that want to, vie for the presidency, other key areas in the executive board as well to show their intent. And we've already started counting down. This is June 18. We have like 1 month and like 12 days to September 30th. So we're already counting down. Hopefully from now everything goes smooth. We no one here say you get one comma for court where they never clean.
Say then shoots bed the mama fly.
You get one place they're supposed to put full stop. They put comma for the letter. We don't want to hear all that. But I'm grateful. I'm happy that everything, at least for what we know so far, went well.
All right, so that one, our Thanksgiving ceremony from Merit, in the give Baba God thanks to say finally we will get new faces for the helms of football in Nigeria. So tell us how excited today, because 30th of next month, the elective Congress will take place for Nigeria to get new bodies, new people into the helm of things to manage our football for the country. All right, the WhatsApp number is still hot and fresh for you. While we discuss our own, you also talk to us on that matter. Amaju Pinnick don't make them official. They contest again, and he make them official today. As he said, they don't begin to self-form, and the politics of football go start now. I they tell you, now it go start. Now we go know that the Northern or the Southern Conference. Play for NFF Elective Congress very soon. Anyway, the WhatsApp number to send in your WhatsApp, talk to us on that side. Now 0905 948 1021. 0905 948 1021. 30th of next month, we're going to go into our elective Congress. And Amaju Pinnick get 10 more days from the 20th when it's supposed to expire next month, and to see to the affairs of that matter. Lee Dr. Sen go support anybody who emerge as the next NFF president. All right, from that one good news, we could go to another good news. Bayelsa Queens report online say they don't arrive. We don't see their pictures, we don't see their videos. They don't arrive in Côte d'Ivoire, aka Ivory Coast, for the qualifier of the WAFU B CAF Champions League qualification, because they go play clubs from Côte d'Ivoire and club from Ghana. Yes, then get into that position after they win the Super 6 playoff in Benin City, Edo State. So we wish the Bayelsa Queens well. They're easy. They go slug them out very, very soon. And I don't know why. I get this convincing attitude to say they then go emerge winners, because I know she thinks say this club from Ghana or Togo or Côte d'Ivoire go fit stop these girls from arriving in the main competition, because the way it be, winners of this WAFU Team B qualifier go Morocco, represent the region.
Yeah, it's not like it was before. Last year it was the finalists, both Rivers Angels and Azakas ladies. They qualified, but this time only the winner of the WAFU B will qualify, and it makes it really tricky because we have, I think, about 7 teams or so playing in the WAFU B zonal qualifications, Group A and Group B, and then we get the semi-finals and the final, of course. Yes. Bayelsa Queens, they've been doing well. If you judge by the way and manner in which they won the NWFL Super 6, the just concluded season, you'd have that confidence in the team. They also, went on. They've been training. They've been preparing for the regional qualifiers. They even play against the Super Falcons before they went to Morocco, and they had a decent result. They've played other games and gotten decent result. But the other teams too they're not relenting. They're also preparing as well. The Ampem Dakar ladies of Ghana, they're preparing as well. I think just yesterday they signed one Nigerian footballer to try and help them. So I think it's going to be tough. It's always tough whenever Nigeria play against Ghana. I think it's going to be tough, but like you said, I feel that Bayelsa Queens have that slight edge. I feel that because of the way how good they've been in the past couple of years. If you remember, even the season when Rivers United Rivers Angels emerged as champions of the NWFL, and when Bayelsa United did pretty well that season as well. They won the I2 FA Cup for that season, beating Rivers Angels in the finals there. So I think they've continued. They've built on that. Making the women the Champions League will be the next step for Bayelsa Queens, and hopefully we get better representation this time around. But first they have to play against the team from Togo, against the team from Ghana. They should do well.
All right, do they expect the Bayelsa Queens to do well? I don't know why. Are they so convinced with those girls? Because they're not be Rivers Angels on that matter. But then enough respect to Rivers Angels, by the way. So go to the WhatsApp and talk to us whether you see our girls going all the way to make sure say we dey live on Facebook, to make sure say we win things we're supposed to win, and they expect the Falconets to win, emerge victors for this year's 2022 Costa Rica FIFA World Cup under 20 edition where they go on in Costa Rica. If they see them going all the way, go to Facebook page, watch us live, drop your comments too on top Super FM page. If you also go to our mobile listening app, Super FM Global, download them and make it go to the comment section and talk to us. We'll go read them from the side. All right, from there we'll move ahead to other stories which still concern women, because early momo of today, 3 a.m. I want to say 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Nigeria Super. I'm sorry again. They call them Super. Wow. Well, they're super like that. So the Falconets show their Sabina, show their Bakara again, as we say they overcome the Canadian under 20 girls by 3-1. Merit column where the way it's supposed to be. In predict and well, as in at 3-1 it go end, and at 3-1 it end. Pata then win now win. So Nigeria claim all 9 points from 9 points, all 3 matches from 3 matches, and Nigeria's Falconets and the Japanese under 20 side now be the only team we don't get 100% record. They don't draw any match, they don't lose any match, then claim all 9 points. In case you missed that match, we'll get the highlights for you.
Oh, and it's in! Horror moment for the keeper. Canada lead. Kyla Novak with the goal. And the slip. Is it another error that's going to lead to a goal? They're asking for handball penalty. 1-1. Super penalty. Nigeria level. And Nigeria back on course to take top spot in the group. Cross is useful. It's another penalty. Other corner, same results. Nigeria have turned it around. Nigeria looking for a final flourish in the group stage, and they're going to get it as well. Chuma Elise is there to wrap up the group victory for Nigeria. It is going to be 3 wins from 3 for Nigeria.
All right, we already talking back already on top of that matter. That one are the girls, and then show Sabines yesterday. Even though the keeper make a very big mistake from the 4th minute, as she said she no fit catch by hand, they shake like shaky mommy. We give the North Americans the first lead of that match. Then we bounce back with 2 penalties for first half, and the 91st minute come make them 3-1 in favor of the under 20 side. Christopher Danjuma there for studio, and they talk to us about our chances to reach the final.
We had a goal coming here, as I told you. I think that's our driving force. We don't put ourselves under pressure. All we know is for ourselves, for our families, for the nation. We just have to get there. There's nothing, we've taxed ourselves, there's nothing short than getting play in the final. Nothing short of that.
All right, the plan we then get now to play in the final, and of course, if you reach final, anything can happen. Aside that, the girl who scored the 2 penalties early hours of today's morning, Esther Onyezide, actually talked to us too. And she win the Woman of the Match award early morning.
I feel so excited. I feel so glad winning the MVP again in today's game. Wow, can only be good. It is what we have been learning from our training, so I have to utilize it here to show the world that yes, I can play tonight. It's set piece.
Oh, Ivo. All right, apart from her too, Deborah Biodu also talked to us as she did happy, say the Falconet don't see their place for quarterfinal stage.
I feel so excited, so great. I want to thank God for making it possible for myself, my teammates, all of us as a family here. We want to thank Nigerians for their support, their prayers. We really appreciate it. It feels so exciting to be in quarterfinals, and it's just like work in progress. Yeah, it's a big deal for us. The fact that we were able to gain 9 points in 3 games. It's a big deal. And meeting Netherlands, they are also a very, very good side. And we just have to approach the game with more determination, more focus, and of course with more work than we have done from our previous games.
All right, Ticler say Moi the hungry, the girls who speak on that matter, but you don't tell Nato say then go play Netherlands. That team. They no get joy at the top for this competition because they score goal woto. Well, how did it end for Group C? Nigeria gets all 3 points, 3 wins from 3 matches. Second place now France under 20 women's side. We get 6 points from 3 matches because they beat South Korea women early hours of this morning too by 1-0. As it stand merit, Nigeria no go play any easy team for the quarterfinal on Sunday. We talk about a team we don't score plenty goals pass for this tournament. We talk about a team in the like of the Netherlands on that 20 side. Big expectation for the Falconet.
Yeah, big expectation for the Falconet, but we also understand that we're talking about a team that lost. So they don't lose. Who never lose?
They
yes,
lose.
They don't, all the plenty goals they score. They know who they score them against. Ghana, they use try.
They use Ghana and Brazil.
Moment of silence for Ghana.
Here's Brazil and US. Ghana and US.
One goal for the tournament.
One goal. But they don't come now. They don't see. They don't learn. They don't learn.
Learn how to concede goal.
They don't learn. Next time they don't concede goal.
Well, for the Falconets, superb team, superb performance. Canada just came to fill up make it busy. 11 people play the match because nothing then play for the match. As far as I'm concerned, the Falconets dominate that. The goal they score safe na mistake goal. Keeper was Shalaye. Go pass ball put for person leg.
Go now
goal of course.
See, apart from normal passes and score, now mistake they score goal. Now they don't score.
Yes, of course they score. I noticed they no score. They score, but the game, it was all Nigeria. Falconet, Esther Onyezide scoring 2 penalties, and then 91 minutes or so, Uli says getting the final goal for that game. I really love the way they played. They had created a lot of chances. Passed the ball around very well. It shows the commitment from this team to always want to win every game. They could have easily looked at the game and said, okay, we're already into the quarterfinals, let's just relax. But they went for the win, and it will build their momentum going into the next match against the Netherlands, which is going to be a tough game as well, like you said. They beat the USA 3-0, beat Ghana as well. I think they scored 4 goals against Ghana, 4-1 against Ghana. So they are not an easy team. But then you look at that group, it is either you're playing the Netherlands or you're playing Japan. And if you ask me, I choose Netherlands.
Play Netherlands.
Because Japan, they are the defending champions.
Don't get joy. They don't get joy for this tournament.
Defending champions, and they look like a team that will still make the final again this time around. So I think it's the easier of 2 evils that we're getting against the Netherlands. And looking at the Falconet squad, I'm confident enough to say that come Sunday evening, we don't know when it's going to be played. Some sources as NFF say
at the NFF early hours of Monday
NFF
morning.
say 1 a.m. Monday morning. The official schedule say 11:30 Sunday night. So maybe the 1 hour we then give now, for rain. Say rain they always fall. They just calculate the rain on. Come put the 1 hour. But come what may, I think with the mentality from these girls and from the coach Chris Danjuma, we should be able to get past the Netherlands.
All right, so that's not a hope for that particular one right now. So as it stand, the other group we see Netherlands, flog Ghana under 20 side 4-1. Now then they meet on Sunday. Then USA lose to Japan, will be the defending champion by 3-1. And we'll check the next one too. ABC as the hot so for that same group. Australia lose to Spanish under 20 women's side. Very good Spanish under 20 women's side by 3-0. Then Brazil make sure say they give the hosts our nation Costa Rica sent forth. Made them sit down for their house and watch them for stadium as them beat them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goals. 9-1 end as it stand right now. Then you also see shocker because German under 20 side don't come out for this tournament. So Colombia play 2-2 draw with New Zealand women. Mexico beats under 20 side of Germany by 1-0. Now, wetin e be right now for the quarter-final pairing. We go see US under Spain under 20 women's side play the Mexico under 20 women's side. Colombia go play Brazil. Nigeria go play Netherlands. Japan, defending champion, go just whitewash France. Just no saying as it go be because then go chop France for breakfast on that same Sunday or early hours of Monday. Interesting features here.
But why women they wicked like this?
They are always wicked.
People will be hosts. Costa Rica. They score 1 goal for their group. They can't score them 13. E good. Host.
This is what we say women supporting women.
Host. Next time, how you want me to tell host?
Women supporting women association. Now they disgrace that team come up for the line. All right, Moku talk about the next one before we open the phone line because blessing are all female galore. As it stand right now, Nigerian striker Asisat Oshoala, she don't miss out on the opportunity to win her first Ballon d'Or award. As we say, she will then make out of the 20 women list nominee for the 2022 Women Ballon d'Or Award. They don't finally streamline that particular nominees to 3 now. So UEFA now don't announce Beth Mead, Lina Obedov, and Alessi Puletlas as the final 3 contenders for the award. So they don't screen out our girl, but then she needs to hold her head high because she become the only Africa to don't reach that particular prestigious nominees, to become those who they nominate as the best players for 2022 already. Don't forget, only 20. That means say if they count 20 best player for the entire world, she there among.
Yeah, she the first and the only African player to be nominated for the Women's Ballon d'Or. So I think that is a big achievement on its own.
That one, medal on.
Yes, and it's in life things are step by step. So this is the first step. She's gotten to the first 20. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the next season.
At what age?
26 years old. 26 years old.
We'll wait for another 4 years.
No, 26 years old. She's at the top 20. So people play their whole. Some of them are 39. They're still playing. But you've never been inside the top 20. So I think it's a step in the right direction. Maybe who knows if she manages to stay injury free, and of course she always plays a key role for FC Barcelona whenever she's fit. So if she continues like that and if they get good performances, she retains her top goal scorer award, does well in the Champions League, then we might see her maybe. And then there's the Women's World Cup sometime next year. So if she does well in all those competitions, then maybe.
All right, big maybe. That's not the matter. But then congratulations to her. As we say, she bow out plus other very good players like Samantha Carr. All those girls, they're good die. And those Chelsea ladies, when they take her, see us now. Anyways, Moka move to the phone line now. Talk to us about some of the home local matter we don't discuss already for the show. 0705 079 1021. 0705 079 1021. Tell us how confident today about the Falconet reaching the final, because according to Christopher Danjuma, Inter said their aim not to reach the finals, and the girls today tell you say their aim too not be just to reach the final, not to win them for the first time. Don't forget, say they don't reach final twice, and at the German under 20 women's side, 9 come out them. Now maybe say the Germans don't come out, she will stand a chance. 0705 079 1021 0811 743 1021. WhatsApp 0905 948-1021. Sport Traffic, Super FM. Good evening. Talk to us. Good evening, Super FM.
I greet you, my brother, Sky and Medicaid.
Yeah, we'll greet you, my brother. Welcome to the show.
My name is Naudin. I call you from Orange. I hope my TV here. They look at me talk to me.
Go ahead.
Sky.
Yeah.
The Bible says, shall we continue in sin that grace might abide?
Bible
and they went on to say, God forbid. Time don't pass when I they see Kumbaya and when I they see our players they do well for age-based competition. The team they translate to the higher level. If you look at the age-based competition when Nigeria don't win, both male and female, you can say it translates to higher level. If you agree with me, say by now we forget nothing less than 2 World Cup.
But we never win any World Cup from the age level for the female side yet.
Crisantos no win on the
female side. Crisantos no be female now. Female.
No. Now collectively now. Now for good morning. Now good morning, Dave. How are you? Now good morning, Bria. How are you now? Now for the men we see the female. So
go ahead,
so for me, I know they too happy. Therefore, on Shola Artisan, I go tell you total congratulations and a kind of celebrating with Jokic. A lady when they play for Barcelona, we play for her form, when they have for when she play last season. If for sure she do well for the just concluded Aisha Buhari Cup, Adam do well for the just she play well for this one when they just play for Morocco now, Adam, and she say she forget a bigger chance. I don't know why based on the female which apart from the World Ball game wey get injury for the final for just the final. I'm not sure say anybody do very well. So for me, Oshola reaching out, I no go fit congratulate her. She missed out of a competition when I see say she will get chance. So telling her congratulations for me, like kind of celebrating.
All right.
Thank you.
But when somebody gets injured,
I don't understand.
Now the person
for first match, first
get injured. Now the person
nine she won't. Also for the season where she win highest scorer for Spain.
Yes,
she still gets injury problems. Yeah, he said about 4 or 6 weeks where she don't play ball because of injury. So all those injuries, you're not gonna blame her say she would. You cannot blame her say she would. And Aisha Buhari Cup, they can't that one.
The captain heavy and
forget about that.
Talk to us, Sport Traffic, Super FM. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Pedigree from Port Harcourt.
Pedigree, I like the name. Carry on.
Okay, I want to comment on the Netherlands-Nigerian women.
All right.
I want to say that Nigeria will progress to the semi-final stage of the competition.
You see them going all the way?
Yes, this is the quarter-final stage, right? So I want to say Nigeria will progress very smoothly to the semi-final of the competition.
All right, go ahead.
And I want to also comment why Ashita Oshola, why didn't they name her? Why was she named among the top 3 in the competition?
Give us the conspiracy, yes? Oh, yeah, you.
Okay. Well, for sure, our girls will do very, very well. They progress smoothly in the competition.
All right, thank you very much. Atise, you want to tell us why they don't nominate her for the final 3 of the Ballon d'Or. All right, we'll go WhatsApp. We'll come back to the phone lines too. WhatsApp does say Sky and Merit. If Nigerian girls feel break all records breakable for this world athletics, it does say therefore you don't see anything to stop the Falconet from winning the World Cup. Civilian General. All right, in the draw strength from world athletics and of course from that of the Commonwealth Games. All right, we'll move ahead to the other ones too. This one they read it does say my name now Fortune. I think say the Falconet go win the gold this time. All right, somebody shout hallelujah for that guy. In the field, saying I say go be. This one say good evening to you, Sky and Merit. I believe to say our girls they fit enough to give us the piloting for the first time by winning the cup. It also we don't suffer enough. I beg, make president no congratulate them yet until they get final. Come on for there. Come on there. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? When I don't come at me. When I don't come at me. This one say you did so happy because a great Chineke. Na person declare as Lucifer. No, I no go take that one. Even though they talk about the General Assembly resolution, it also our ladies, they so much enjoyable to watch yesterday game. Congratulations to them. Thank you, Seth. Super 93.3 Sport Traffic. Good evening.
Hi, I'm married. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
I'm so happy that we are talking good about our team. Yes, I think on that junior level, I think Nigeria, they don't reach final twice, have they?
Yeah, twice.
Yes, twice.
They might go all out this time around. I can see that they are determined to, at least for the group, nobody got 9 points.
Japan gets.
Okay, Japan. Okay, I beg, make them come out Japan for us before we reach there. Because
that Japan strong goal.
because those don't know any joy at all. Well, it's commendable. I want to also congratulate our girl, where even if they come out for the final, he has made an impact as far as female football is concerned. You go count one before you go count two. I just wish I well.
Thank you very much, Christian. Super FM, good evening. Hello, good evening. All right. Call us back when you get time to talk to us. Matt, take some messages for the WhatsApp too. This to say good evening to you, Sky and Merit. Under 20 girls don't do well. I dey wish say then go bring back the trophy. To say Skifu Pero na your name from Eche. Super 93.3 FM. Good evening.
Good evening, Oga Sky.
We greet you.
I greet everybody already there.
Welcome.
Oga Sky, my name is Collins P. I'm calling you from the city of Port Harcourt.
Confirm.
Oga Sky, first of all, I see those our ladies there. Those girls, congratulations to them, my brother, because even I said they do something where our boys no fit do. They really try. So Oga Sky, you know, say football sometimes, especially they reach final, you know, go carry them. But my own prayer is that this time around, they go reach final and they go carry them. You understand me? And I beg, make our president, make him never call guys on phone. I know they need a hard small time to call them on phone. Make never call them on the mail.
Leave that thing. Nothing concerning our president. Super FM, good evening. Sport Traffic.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. Moziko, your network they shake. Shake your head small. Okay,
let's talk for this area, but I don't think the ending now.
I didn't hear you. But the network no declare. We apologize. Super FM, good evening.
Hello, Kayo, my man.
Now we there. Talk to us.
I greet you.
Welcome.
I think this super. I think Falconet. I think Super Falconet. I think boy never called them.
Which? All right. You see me, the off people call where they talk for waiting no consign them. You two they join them. They talk the same thing. And waiting concern now with the Buhari and the president matter with calling them. Not being citizen. So the voice note, Joe, talk to us.
Hi, good evening. I'm Destiny from Port Harcourt. I beg you, who the Falconet go meet for final? Anyway, I dey wish them all the best, yeah. But seriously, the girls don't they do our boys something for this country? Now, I don't go see what's it.
All right, we don't come back already. Merit, it's a more predict. Who the Falconets go meet for final? Because na quarrel.
Yeah, so you know, this is a quarter final he wants.
No, final, he don't predict say would they move.
You know, even ask semi final. But good one say would they move. If we win Netherlands,
no call Japan in the name of the Lord. More play voice notes. Good evening.
I greet you, my brother Sky. Sky, I beg your church will answer me this question. This our guest now, through under 20. Because if like I know like 3 persons here with their younger brother now almost my mate too. I just dey ask for my sister friend. Thank you, Obina from Olazi.
Obina, as far as what we know, they certify them under 20. And if you check them too, smally now.
I don't know how Obina want us to take.
I don't know.
They take verify for them. Him way.
Could go burn them.
Him way. I take put them. Say the girl, the younger brother, you know the younger brother. You know go ask him.
He can't verify. This is Atosha Sky and Merit. Good evening, Sky. I believe Tosia on the Falconet girls them. They go reach the final, but anything fit happen in football. Anything can happen. You Tosia they wish them good luck. You know, tell me your name. Still on the WhatsApp. This one, they say, I beg. Talk about Chelsea transfer. My name is Benson. Benson, be coming down. So I thought, say, Sky, what if our under 20 girls crash out in the quarterfinals like Super Eagles do for the Nations Cup? Skifu Perona, your name. Well, what if? Now, like you talk, if. Now, very big if. Anything can happen. The truth be said, that Netherlands under 20 girls, they good. Then they, if you know as a senior team they play, I say that they play, then they good. But one way or the other, now knockout stage, one team must progress, the other team must cry back home. Now so the matter be. We'll go take one more call, and then we'll go begin to the talk other matter we concern the foreign scene, because the matter we concern Victor Osimhen, Napoli's club versus Verona, that racist chant where they can't find the club now 12,000 euros to pay. I feel say the team this small. Then find the club 12,000 euros to pay because they call Osimhen monkey. On top of that match, Wayne also scored the second goal because they beat Verona by 5-2 and to go top of the Serie A after them play first match. So that now the update as it concerns Victor Osimhen. Moko move to other matters because Nottingham Forest don't unveil our own Emmanuel Dennis. Yes, they don't unveil Emmanuel Dennis as their number 15th signing. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Dennis as number 15th signing for newly promoted Nottingham Forest.
Number 16 is on his way.
And number 16 they come because they want to conclude another one now to make a number 16. Are we talking about Nottingham Forest or we talking about Academy Warriors now?
Both of them.
The MPFA club in Nottingham Forest.
Both of the same. You know, Nottingham Forest. They are showing us the MPFA vibe. You know, MPFL is even MPFL teams. So let's face reality. MPFL teams to sign 16 players for what?
Wait, okay, fine. I understand to say that they do some rebuilding, but I ask you the question: where did the matter of everybody? Should they sign players just to gain promotion, or rather to remain in Premier League, or then they sign players for the future?
I think they're doing both because some of the players they've gotten they're quite young. But the main thing at the back of their mind that we can speculate that's at the back of their mind is remaining in the Premier League. They've been out of the Premier League. They've never played in the Premier League since they've rebranded it to be the Premier League. I think for about 23 years now, back into the Premier League.
Since 1999.
Yes, back into the Premier League now, and they no one go back. No. Nah, the truth, they no one go back. They've seen other teams, gain promotion. Did not reinforce the team, and then they went back. But for them now, they feel like they need top players that have played in the Premier League experience to play in the Premier League. But it's quite disturbing, 16 players, okay, 15 for now. 16 and they will not stop at 16. 16 they will still identify more targets. Maybe before this window closes, we will hear Nottingham Forest with 18 new signings.
Oh boy!
The next team to make more signings in the Premier League.
Fulham.
It's 8 teams. Fulham with 8.
Fulham.
That's almost. Nottingham Forest have done almost double.
And then go relegation. That season where they signed 8.
Listen, it's just crazy what Nottingham Forest is doing. We are waiting to see how it works out for them next season because you have you're basically getting a new team altogether.
Strange guys will not get time to blend and season don't start.
And you need to blend all of them together. They need to know how to play within themselves. They need to know how to play to the coach's instructions. So let's see how well it works out for the Nottingham Forest team.
All right, today wish them well. Moko talk about Casemiro because the news they there say Manchester United they seriously ready to sign the defensive midfielder from Real Madrid, and would a year confirm one to say Casemiro they interested. Now I dey listen to people they talk yesterday. I dey listen to some analysts on Sky Sports where they form to say he no go work. Say Casemiro no go feel leave Real Madrid to come for a team where be like Man U at this moment, especially team when they play for Champions League. Say you go choke Man U to go for Casemiro, but I yet to say the deal where Man U they offer Casemiro they mouth watering, and Casemiro they look into that deal right now, and according to Fabrizio, into say Casemiro won't sit down with the coach on this matter. So Don Carlo Ancelotti need to decide whether the guy need to go on, because if let's say the guy won't go.
See, normally, ideally, Casemiro wouldn't want to leave. Manchester, when they brought the
wait, why no go want leave?
Because you're playing for Real Madrid, you're playing for the biggest club in the world. You just won the Champions League.
What did they to win for Real Madrid for him again? No, excuse me. Now 30 years of age in B.
Yes.
What did they for Madrid for Casemiro to win again when he never win? Club World Cups, plenty.
He's
Champions League, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
he's won
plenty.
everything.
So what is it for him to win
There
again?
is to win.
So
At
why not
everything.
go elsewhere and embrace the challenge?
If not so,
Yes.
Ronaldo for don't retire. Because he has won everything.
That's why he go elsewhere to embrace challenge in Juventus.
Do what kind of challenge in a World
don't
Cup
understand.
here where you have World Cup in November to go to a challenge in the Premier League?
You go play.
Go to a new league. No, it's not guaranteed. Casemiro Sports in Brazil is not guaranteed.
Casemiro spot in Man United, they guarantee. Casemiro
Yes.
spot in even Brazil, they guarantee.
What will Manchester United play? How good will they be if Casemiro goes there? That's one thing for him to think about because
He no go
and
play,
when,
he
you're,
go
when
play.
you're talking about he will play for Manchester
so what are we
United,
talking about?
but playing for Manchester United does not guarantee you playing for Brazil because if you play for Manchester United and you're 12th on the table, and there is a Fabinho
Okay.
playing well for Liverpool.
What be the guarantee as well to say man you go finish 12 for table?
No,
or just because they lose.
I'm just saying the question you asked me. I'm
guarantees.
just saying that without this deal, there is no reason for Casemiro to want to leave Real Madrid. But now Manchester United have brought a deal. Mouth-watering offer, not just for the player, also for Real Madrid.
Of course.
Because if you can cash in on a player 30 going to 31 years old, you can cash in for something like £60 million. That is a very good return on your
60
investment.
million?
Yeah, something
For Casemiro?
Yeah.
For Casemiro. This Casemiro what they talk about?
Yeah, that's
60 million.
That's what is in the media. Manchester United are offering in the range of 60 million for Casemiro.
Is that too cheap?
Too
That's not my point.
For a 30-year-old.
Yes. For a 5-time
for a
Champions, you know what
they're not
how
buying the
many
Champions
years
League.
be Koulibaly?
Mind you, Real
how
Madrid.
many years be Koulibaly?
Koulibaly is 31 years old.
So how much they buy him?
45.
Then they tell me for a 30-year-old, 5 times
million.
champions.
They're not
of
buying,
UEFA
they're not buying
Champions
the
League.
Champions League.
So
They're not gonna
many
dash money in the
awards
Champions
winning.
League.
Ta.
You know, see, the thing is
Me
that
man, you cop out 80.
they
They
will be willing.
cop out 80, we go sell.
The funny thing is, Manchester United will be willing to pay if they get indication from the player that he wants to join. If they get
Especially
indication,
as Frank de Jong decides saying no one join them.
yeah, if they get indication also from the club that they would listen to offers. If Real Madrid look say on a 60 too small, if on add something, we go say, man, you can go up to 80 million. We know how desperate they are, and that's why they're offering Casemiro a package that's turning his head right now. We know how Manchester United can be. We know what
Guy
they
don't
offered
lick mouth.
Alexis Sanchez just to sign him from the news of Man City. We know how much they paid Marcus Rashford to keep him at the club, how much they offered Paul Pogba to return to the club. So they can offer those crazy deals and crazy figures at Manchester United. So I think that's what makes Casemiro think right now. Do I forgo Champions League, which I've won with reckless abandon, and maybe try to win the Europa League with Manchester United because that's where they're playing now? Do I forgo that, for the money? Do I cash in because age is not on my side? A lot of things for him to consider. And he will also like to get assurances from Carlo Ancelotti because under his nose, they bought his replacement.
Forget Chouameni never strong like that for ground. He just come a new league. He need to learn the ropes and learn the ropes under Casemiro. Casemiro is a very important integral member of that team. But then we can sell. Just tell the men from Glazer's family to bring 80 million. We will consider that and for that. But Man U still they ask for loan from Christian Pulisic, actually. And the year thought then they look into that direction to bring Pulisic to Old Trafford for a season-long loan. And the matter we concern Aubameyang report, they thought say Aubameyang no get interest to go to Man U. Say Aubameyang focus on coming to Chelsea. That now according to Fabrizio Romano. And then they thought say they don't schedule for meeting with Aubameyang on Sunday this week. Next week Sunday, that is this Sunday where they come. Now be next week Sunday. So they're going to meet with Aubameyang people this week to discuss the possibility of Aubameyang coming. Now, into say Aubameyang no get interest to come play for Man U because he no want play for Europa. That team they give them headache right now. Now that team be the problem of Man United. Manchester United still get planned to.
Aubameyang. Does he not play Euro? You never. When he does now, they beg to play Europa.
No be Arsenal. When he did Barcelona, he no play Europa.
He play Europa now. Now they say he no want play Europa.
Where Frankfurt flock come out for this competition. Anyway, still on Man U. Man U still they find way to approach more on top of the Brazilian Anthony, the right wing player of Ajax. Before the window closed, but according to Ajax does they don't want to do business with Man U on this matter. But the guy gets interest to show as well on that issue too. All right, which other transfer story there where you need to know? All right, so we'll open the phone lines more here from you. Apart from that, would they say the richest man in UK, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, won by Man United. But I'm not sure they will sell everything. They won't sell small equity because Glazer's family are businessmen. they need their share. If you want player will come bring money, come. And yet to say the man get interest, he don't speak through in talk person to say get interest to buy out Manchester United. If you be Glazers family, why not table the price? Table the price and more see the bid and the war for the bidding starts.
You see, if the price for the whole club or for the minority stake.
For the minority states.
Yeah,
I'm more start from there.
It makes business sense to do that. But you know, for a club where you are the sole owner, once you start selling a minority stake, once there is a crack, you know, there could be a hole, and you could be forced to sell in the future to sell the club because the shareholders go get voice.
Yeah.
If you can't go do election vote,
they'll vote you out of the matter. And that's all they be now.
So if you open that window, I'm sure they are also wary of that. As much as they would like to get new investors to help with the running of the club, they'll also be wary of the fact that selling a minority stake, although called minority, it might lead to them losing the club in the future.
All right, but then stake na stake. But for me, I could just sell everything because the fans want you out. They want you out. So go leave them alone.
That's their cash cow.
I know.
They're cash cows. So they don't sell it like that.
Back to the phone line 0705 079 1021 0811 743 1021 and WhatsApp 0905 948 1021. We also did live on top Facebook at Super FM PH and our global app, Super FM Global app. Go drop your comments for that side. Super 93.3 FM, good evening. Ouch, that one entered my body. Super FM, good evening. Sport traffic.
I did see again my brother side.
Yes, Obina, welcome back.
Guy, for greater family, that one I'm sorry for the weekend. I get plenty things to tell them. But for briefly for the Nottingham Forest,
yes.
Guy, the difference for Nottingham Forest is they just gain promotion. But I go tell you, Rivers United will just win league. Don't find 5 players on ground. Now the difference. Rivers United will win league. They signed 2 yesterday from Kwara United and 1 from Benin. Rivers United already signed 5 players. Now the difference. Then for Casemiro, Mary J, get to know something. Guy don't already answer you finish. I don't know how I want make any confused. Casemiro no get any other fresh challenge that Marquis player. And again, Casemiro na a South American player wey dey 30 years. I don't know whether I don't see the offer where man you can give am for a weekly basis. Rivaldo go call am, tell am say the boy fly dey comot. Go check that citizens of the South American players. But the deal go work. The chances for me.
I think, Mr. That's what I talk. I say normally, Casemiro does not have any reason to leave Real Madrid on a normal day. But because of the deal Man U are offering him, he's now talking to Carlo Ancelotti to find a way out. That's what I said. Well, on a normal day, you put Man U, say Man U want Casemiro. Why would I go to Man U?
Why players they go to club now based on the club history and based on the money package?
See that,
and waiting then go feel find the future.
Club history, pedigree.
That is it.
Madrid past Man U. That's why I said on a normal day, Casemiro don't even get business to think out. But now the money. Where they show and show me the money. That's what they're showing.
And talk to us, Super FM. Good evening. Talk to us. Carigo.
Welcome.
I'm a launch of Prometheus.
Welcome.
That Aubameyang meeting where they keep on Sunday. Too far.
It's too far.
Keep on tomorrow. Too far.
So this Chelsea will not need Aubameyang. I don't understand. All right, Moku enter WhatsApp. This one tells my name now Ricardo from Never Base on air. It tells Sky, what will be the update of Aubameyang coming to Chelsea and Gordon from Everton coming to Chelsea? Your name now Ricardo. Ricardo, I don't give you update as it concerns Aubameyang. And the Gordon own with the year now £40 million. And I'm Todd Bowley and the guy put, but Liverpool. Everton, they ask for more. And they're tossing a key guy for Frank Lampard's team. So if you want to get your key man, you have to spend key money. This is what I say, guys, don't stress yourself about Casemiro going to Man United. It will be like Frank de Jong, Andre Reboa, Rabo, and of course, Emox. Okay, Elon Musk. Now, what you want to talk on this matter? It also go end all in jokes. Skipo, calm down. Why are you like this? Why are you people like this? You know, this guy, good evening. I hear to say Todd Bowley won't sign Ronaldo without Chelsea coach approval. And I hear. But I hear to say the one when you won't go to Atletico Madrid. Now with the year. This is what I say, Skyo, they don't change everything for Man U. Nothing don't change. Everybody, body owner. You say perhaps Man U destiny no dey compatible with the owners. All right. That now what you think too. You start to say Merit and Sky. Why it be say the Man United they go for old players? They no get future again. I skip Piro now your name as well. When they take one shot against Man U this evening. More take voice notes. Good evening to you.
Hello, Sky. I'm very good, bro. Now start up now. Oliver talk from Gush. Sky, this Casemiro deal. He work out. I no go surprised because if you look Real Madrid, they didn't like give longer contract to most of these players. They reach like 30. So I feel, but the last time I checked, Casemiro be learn English, so I ain't gonna say no to Manchester United because Ronaldo and Vera don't call and transfer make no come. But concerning our new NFL to be inaugurated, Sky, I go wait first before coming because the new tweet be say the player association don't drag these same people now carry go court. Say they were not formally invited. So I go wait to see the drama one player. Thank you.
Tell them they go sit down for granted. Don't get anything to offer there. This is Tosse Sky. Yeah, Tosse Elon Musk won by Man United. Ha ha ha. It also the future of Man U. They for the hand of Sky and Merit. All right, that one. The guy come outside. Tosse not joking the joke. So we'll leave that side. This is Tosse. Help me tell Man U. Make them leave our players alone. No. Plus Christian Pulisic and Chelsea for their matter. Your name now Benson. Benson, thank you. Say drop your comment. Tuboku go SMS. Our time they run like a train. Where they from Abuja they go Kaduna. This one I read too. It does say good evening to you, Sky. If I talk say Man United problem na spiritual one now, when I go talk say I dey anti Man U, you go only talk say make Glazers family sell the club. Now their fan base they beg Sir Alex Ferguson to come coach them again. No be juju be that. It does say Sky you need to host 50 days fasting and prayer. I know they do fasting and prayer for anybody. I stand on this matter. I never trouble if we say I do fasting and prayer. All right, we'll go back to the phone lines. I begin to wrap up our conversation. Good evening, Sport Traffic, Super FM.
Yeah, good evening, my good friend, Sky.
Civilian, let's go there.
Welcome, sir.
You see, the biggest mistake Arsenal made in life were to have sold Lacazette in a hurry. We did know that teams like Manchester United will be honestly, if we have waited small, but now a lot of money would have entered our pocket. Oh my God, I'm regretting. There won't be any panic selling any longer in Arsenal.
You know, advise them where. That's why you go suffer. You know, advise your team on that matter. Anyways, thank you very much, Civilian General. As you drop your matter, put for grant too. Super FM, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Now you be the second to the last caller. Go ahead, sir.
Now, Sonny, 30 months.
Hey, carry go. Talk to us.
I beg, I want to know this guy for they call this club for Inter Milan. That means I don't know what I said to the one now.
Cassie, what did they call it?
Casaday.
In doing medicals yesterday, so then they wait to unveil him. In doing medical yesterday, and you're saying passing medicals too. So
okay.
Passing medical in go school.
Okay. So man, you tell them say you the one calling to know what made in Karam now you getting something for Chelsea, made in Karam.
All right, on around the make mat now rejected something for Chelsea. Now Pulisic could talk about so Merit. Now time for us to come up for studio because of time. Your final words.
It shall be well. It shall be well. For Man U, it shall be well.
All right, let us say it go well for Manchester United. Moko come out for it go well for everybody at the moment. Moko come out because tomorrow morning catch up with Merit by exactly 7:30 tomorrow morning. Then 5 o'clock we will return back for juicy sporting stories as it concerns football. Sky don't work. The world news at 6 they come up next. No touch up.
On air and online, this is Super FM, Nigeria's #1 lifestyle talk and urban radio station.
Jehovah, you say it. Are you looking for a special school where your child will be properly educated with high morals and federal common entrance examinations with ease?
The Master's Vessel Classical Academy Crèche, Nursery and Primary School is your answer.
Our school is well equipped with science laboratories, current library books, computers, and internet facilities.
The school is known for its outstanding academic excellence with adequate security that brings relaxation for the wards and their parents.
Our well-trained and God-fearing teachers give special attention to each child, and our teachers' pupil ratio is the best in town.
We are located at the Master Vessel Church, number 10 Oduwo Street, off ADC Close, through Omega Clinic, at the George Road, Port Harcourt.
For more information, please call 0803-1928-431 or 0706-828-9771. Admission in progress.
For more information, please visit our website at tmvca.com.ng.
The Masters Vessel Classical Academy for Christ and His Kingdom.
Because no one does it better. We are Super FM.
Problem in all the finish is to know. We can try to enjoy. Wahala in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Say kata kata uru not the finish. We can try to enjoy. Problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. We could dance like Luala. Luala. We dance like Luala. Luala. A person keep person. But all I see finish. A person that person. Problem, you know they last forever. Take it, try to enjoy. I walk up from Pelemuja to Apollo Meta just to find a mentor. Now who thought they hear what more? Now who watch them get God? Not reaching the love. Bana, bana, jeje, jeje, antilara, now so then they call me for fun, say my person, don't give it person, belle on good. How will they consign me? How will they consign me? I don't know. Problem in on the finish you, it's your Savannah, even the best friend, you don't know. Problem in on the finish. We can try to enjoy. While I know the finish, we can try to enjoy. Say kata kata uru not the finish. We can try to enjoy. Problem is not the finish. We can try to enjoy. We could dance like Luala, Luala. We could dance like Luala, Luala. We could dance like Luala. No other, problem in a finish, problem, bala, finish,
On air and online, this is Super FM, Nigeria's #1 lifestyle talk and urban radio station. Because no one does it better. We are Super FM. News, sports, entertainment, and talk for the whole family.
Hello and good evening to you. This is Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt and the news at 6. Remember, every child is your child. Support inclusive education. In the news, Rivers State Governor Ezekwesili Asuike promises to leave a healthy treasury for his successor. Electricity worker returned to work after suspension of nationwide strike. An academic staff union of universities also blames the federal government for lingering lecturers' strike. Now, the details of those and other stories. I am Shegun Olabi. Well, thank you once again for joining us. You're listening to Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt, and this is the news at 6. Electricity workers in the country say they have returned to work after the suspension of the nationwide strike. Deputy Secretary General of the Electricity Allied Company Southeast, Innocent Lord Douglas, confirmed this while speaking on Super FM News at 7. He said the electricity workers are now back and power has been restored.
We have suspended the strike or the industrial action because of the resolution we reached yesterday. And among them, the withdrawal of the invitation sent by the board, which was one of the major issues that triggered the protest in the first place. Secondly, we discussed about the former staffers of a PHCN that have been owed for over since 2019. And government have agreed and set up a committee to plan how that money is going to be paid. Among all the monies, 16 months that was not paid among the monetization during the monetization processes. That's also going to be paid. Again, there is also an issue about unbundling of TCN. We raised the protest. You know that PCN was unbundled, which created about 11 discos. Ever since, the assessment have proven that the discos are not healthy. And when the news that federal government want to also go into privatizing the TCN, the union also brought that up, and federal government denied ever nothing such an ambition.
The Deputy Secretary General, Senior Staff of Electricity and Allied Companies South and Southeast, Innocent Lord Douglas, also said the union will continue to monitor the agreement reached with Minister of Labour to see if government will implement decisions taken.
Immediately the strike got suspended, our engineers went back to work. We discovered yesterday that the process of the action, the grid went down, and the grid is being prone to come up. Grid cannot just come up in less than few seconds. But I believe that today, majority part of the country, if not all, including River State, will be power. And you know that we are also blessed here in this state because we have some like Transamadi and Obok that will come up on its own.
And that was the Deputy Secretary General, Senior Staff of Electricity and Allied Companies Southeast, Innocent Lord Douglas, confirming that electricity workers have returned to work. The River State Governor, Ezenwa Wike, has again declared that he would ensure his administration leave no debt behind for his successor in office. Governor Wike said this during the flag-off of the construction of the 11th flyover at Tukwere Road, Rumokuta and Rumola Junction in Obiakpo local government area. The River State Governor said his administration has made provision for payment of all projects carried out by his administration and will ensure that all outstandings are paid to enable his successor run a successful government.
Thing that has to do with the cost. As of yesterday, I released the money for the compensation of every property that will be affected here. So it is important to tell you not just we want to flag up projects and abandon. We have paid for the relocation of the electric posts. We have also paid compensation for the Mboba to Zoba. We have paid the compensation relocation for Ilabuchi, Azikiwe Ilabuchi Road. So the total compensation we have paid for all these three projects is about 4.2 billion. Anyone I've awarded, I'll complete. So any new person that comes, you carry your own problem. You will say, I made problem for you. I don't want to hear that. The governor that is coming on a new slate.
Governor Ezenwa Wike also said the essence of constructing flyovers in the state is to solve the problem of MVCH congestion in the near future.
What will happen in this state in the next 3-4 years? And you don't try to solve the problem of traffic now, you will regret it. The population explosion and the traffic congestion will be something else. So it is better solved now than waiting till that time. So everybody should take this project as your project. Take it that it will bring development in this area.
In a welcome address at the occasion, the chairman of Obiakpo local government area, George Ariolu, described Governor Wike as a rare Nigerian politician who cares for his people.
Your Excellency, while others are busy gathering their bounties for their end of tenure, this is where you are. Not only commissioning already finished projects, but initiating and flagging off new ones. Your Excellency, indeed, you are a rare Nigerian politician. On our part, Your Excellency, let me let our people know that Obiakpo has the figure to determine who will go in Rivers.
The Commissioner for Works, River State, Dr. George Kelly, said the flyover is aligned with Governor Wike's desire to transform the landscape of River State.
At the bridge, we're going to have 2 lanes, the service lanes, and we're going to have a lay-by just to allow for cars to park peradventure. They have issues. And then on the bridge, we're going to have street lights. We're also going to have traffic lights and traffic signs. Your Excellency, this project is in line with your Urban Renewal Policy Trust. This project is in line with your desire to revolutionize Port Harcourt infrastructurally. This project is in line with your desire to change our landscape aesthetically.
Former Governor of Cross River State, Donald Duke, inaugurated the project. Donald Duke also said the challenges facing Nigeria as a nation is due to what he described as ineptitude leaders who said do not have hope for the country.
I know him. He doesn't have patience. Governor Wike doesn't have patience for ineptitude. And it is ineptitude that has kept our country where we are today. This country has the lever to be anything it wishes to do. But unfortunately, we always throw up the least in terms of capacity to do the work. And I'm very optimistic about this country. When you find people like Governor Wike and his team, there's hope. There is hope. We will get there. Our prayer is to get there sooner than later, not that we won't get there.
And that was a former governor of Cross River State, Donald Duke. 16 National Assembly candidates on the platform of the All Progressives Congress in River State, who are in legal battle with the People's Democratic Party over alleged non-compliance to the new Electoral Act, have threatened to resist further attempt by presiding Judge Justice Stephen Dalop-Pam to continue hearing the suit. The candidate of Ikure-Emoa Federal Constituency, Ezemoye Ezekiel-Amadi, had on the last adjourned date informed the judge of his petition against him, seeking to rescue himself from the suit. The APC National Assembly candidate, in a media briefing at the party's secretariat, expressed worries that despite the petition against the judge following alleged rumors and relationship with the plaintiff in the matter, he has insisted in going ahead in presiding over the matter. The Ikure-Emoa Federal Constituency candidate of the APC, Ezemoye Ezekiel-Amadi, who read out the position of the All National Assembly candidate, said they want the judge to step down from the matter.
The administrative judge of the Port Harcourt Division of the Federal High Court, as well as Honorable the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, requesting that the matter be withdrawn, spam, and reassigned to another judge of the Federal High Court, preferably in Abuja. Today, we have gathered here 16 of us, individually and represented, as the National Assembly candidates of the All Progressives Congress in the 2022 general elections, to add flesh to our collective insistence that Justice Stephen Dalop-Pam recuses himself from the suit against us and before him.
Ezemoye Ezekiel-Amadi also said they are surprised that only one judge is assigned to handle many of the political cases filed by the People's Democratic Party in River State.
Permit us to place on record here that justice is rooted in confidence of the parties to get justice, and we do not have any iota of confidence in the outcome of this suit as long as it is allowed to be determined by Justice Pam. It may not be possible for us as responsible citizens to publicly reveal and divulge all we know about the relationship between Justice Pam and Governor Nyesom Wike, the leader of the PDP in Rivers State, as well as all we know today that transpired in the VAT case between the Rivers State government and the FIRS. But we are reminded of a Nigerian adage that when a child is crying and pointing to a particular place, either the child's parents or toys must be in that place. We know that the relationship between Justice Pam and Governor Wike is a lot deeper than just casual. Any wonder while all the suits filed by the PDP seeking to delist other political parties from the 2022 election ballots are all assigned to Justice Pam, and we are tempted to ask, is Justice Pam the only judge in the Port Harcourt Division? Haba.
And that was a candidate of the APC contesting the Ikure-Emoa Federal Constituency, Ezemoye Ezekiel-Amadi. Away now from politics to education and issues relating to the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. The hope of many Nigerians that the ongoing strike by the academic staff of universities, ASU, would end this week may have been dashed, and this is more so following a statement coming from the Minister of Education, Adamu, saying he has not received a directive from President Muhammadu Buhari to resolve the ASUU strike in 2 weeks. The Minister of Education, Adamu, during the weekly ministerial meeting in Abuja, said President Muhammadu Buhari told him to resolve the issue within the shortest possible time. He insisted that he would not succumb to ASUU's demand for their members to be paid a backlog of salaries withheld within the period of 6 months that ASUU members were on strike. The Minister for Education, Adamu, also noted that the non-payment of the salaries of the ASUU members is a penalty for their industrial action. In the meantime, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, is accusing federal government of encouraging the lingering strike over alleged provocative indifferences to issues affecting the education sector. ASUU had been at loggerhead with federal government for failing to pay the striking varsity lecturer, with down to since February 14. The union is also demanding the revamping of the nation's education sector. Now, we'll take a deeper discourse of this particular issue, and now joining us for a live talk on this development is a former chairman of the Academic Staff Union of University of Port Harcourt, and a National Executive Committee member of ASUU, Dr. Austin Sado. Good evening to you, Dr. Austin Sado, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening, Shegun. Thank you for inviting me to your program.
Fantastic. Again, Nigerians may be a little bit disappointed because many people had hoped that this week ASUU would have called off a strike, which has lasted 6 months. But again, from what we are hearing from the Minister of Education and what we are even hearing from the President of ASUU, this might not just be so. Again, one of the reasons why the Minister said this might not be so is because ASUU is demanding that federal government pays 6 months' salaries of the strikes of the lecturers who had been on strike. Is this correct?
It's not correct, and I'm sure the minister himself knows that it's not correct. And what the minister has just begun is vexatious and provocative, because our union had differed a lot to him, and it's a man that we have had several meetings with, and I personally have great respect for him, and that's why I'm disappointed. And I say that his utterances, his body language, and the things that he had to say today were quite vexatious and very provocative. We also felt that we should be putting closure to this strike action. But the inertia of government, which started even before the strike was declared on 14th of February, had continued. And what had been thrown now into the phrase is an element of deceit. I think that the government is deceitful about its engagement with us because it's very clear that they have just engaged us to run down the clock without intention of resolving this crisis. So they have not actually engaged in this negotiation in good faith. And so if Nigerians are disappointed, we are more disappointed than Nigerians.
But again, when you say you are disappointed, the minister said clearly that all the issues brought to table by ASUU has been agreed upon. He talked about the UTAS, he talked about the IPPIS, and he even said many other things and said, well, government is willing to go by. He went further to say some other unions, citing the polytechnic lecturers, that they've agreed to suspend their strike, and they may have suspended their strike by now. He also said other academic staff unions in the universities have also agreed to the terms of government, but ASUU alone. In fact, the minister is even asking Nigerian students to sue ASUU for continuing with the strike. Aren't you surprised with this?
Yeah, it's surprising. It's surprising because all along, if you have listened to the comments of our president, we had very high hopes, and we differ to the minister because during his encounters with us, he actually showed a kind of understanding that he understood the processes, he understood the condition, he understood the state of the university, and I believe from my understanding of how he has carried himself that he meant well and intends to cause a dramatic shift in the way government has handled negotiations and strikes before now. So that's why I said we're surprised. But if he claims that we have agreed on all issues, then media should ask him to itemize those issues on which we have reached agreement. I have also said that the Nigerian media is part of the problem we have in this country. I was shocked that people ask patronizing questions. If the minister says he has reached agreement, and one would have expected the journalists at that function to ask him to elaborate on what on the issues that we have reached agreement on. As I speak with you, there is no agreement. The only agreement we entered with this government was the agreement that was reached on the 14th of June, which the BRICS committee was to take back to government for ratification and signing. That there is no element of that agreement that government has come back clearly to say that we have agreed or we have accepted this. One of the issues, and I see that the blackmail had become a weapon of government. They talked about receiving 6 months' salary. We haven't even got to the point where we're talking about the outstanding salaries. The increase in wages, which is part of the agreement, government came back, repudiated completely the agreement that we reached with government. And I need to say this. When the BRICS committee met with us, we asked them if they had mandate of government to enter into agreement, and they answered in the affirmative. Again, they took about 2 weeks from that time before they had an engagement with us, and they said that they went around all the relevant government agencies, the Salary, Income and Wages Commission, Accountant General Office, Minister of Finance, Budget Office. They consulted with them and gave us an offer which they accepted. That same offer is what government had unilaterally repudiated. They throw it away. And the minister is coming publicly to say that the only issue is salary. Salary hasn't even become an issue, and they have no choice. We will determine whether or not we can take backlog of classes. That's not an issue. If government is not interested to pay for work, are claiming that those work have not been done, they will never be done. So we continue with the new session. I think this government is not serious about solving the problem in education. But I'm more disappointed because we have had very close contact with the minister, and we believe that he was a different species. Apparently, he's just a politician like the rest of them.
Now, we must thank you sincerely, Dr. Austin Sado, for staying with us. Just one last question. And again, we realize that Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, while briefing the press yesterday after the meeting of ASU, said the NIMI BRICS committee did not come with anything, did not come to the table with anything. And that was the reason why the meeting was deadlocked. But again, a lot of Nigerians want to know, what exactly is the remaining issue that would make ASU call off its strike?
There is nothing government has responded to in writing. Nothing. There is nothing. We had reached agreement on all the issues. We reached agreement with government on salaries and condition of service. We reached agreement with government on revitalization. We reached agreement with government on UTAS implementation deployment. We reached agreement with government on EAA. We reached agreement with government on proliferation of universities and the visitation panel. There is not a single of this that government has come out clearly with a written document. And if you know that this government prevaricates a lot, recall that we had an agreement with the Munzali Munzali-led team in May 2021, and government dropped the entirety of that agreement in the waste bin and reconstituted another one headed by BRICS. We have also reached agreement. Government has not clearly come out with any reasonable offer for the union.
Well, we must thank you again, Dr. Austin Sado. Thank you for joining us on the news at 6 on Super FM. Thank you.
Thank you, too.
You're listening to the news coming to you from Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, Sanitation Task Force commence distribution of waste bins in Port Harcourt. The details after the break.
Make all of us connect to SIM, securing individual means. Today, before you go too late, Simplified Rivers Youth Database, they project within Rivers Youth need. Identify yourself for your needs employment, empowerment, plus including capacity development. We are carry waka enter www.simrivdb.ng to connect hope, holistic opportunities, programs, and engagements. The process simple. Just register and connect to SIM. This one, na new agenda. This message, now from Project What Rivers Youths Need to secure individual means. SIM.
This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Admission, admission, admission. Have you ever brainstormed on the right school to place your child? A school that runs a hybrid of Nigerian and Cambridge curricula and also inculcates the International Primary Curriculum, IPC, and International Early Years Curriculum, IEYC? Then visit Crashford International School. Crashford International School are mind-friendly. We ensure the safety of your children, and our teachers are highly qualified and committed. We have all the facilities that support learning: smart boards, language lab, ICT lab, home economics lab, science lab, music studio, and so much more. In line with learning at Crashford, we offered a variety of extracurricular activities that consolidate learning skills. These include robotics and coding, ballet, hip-hop, STEM, sports, music and arts, chess, and many more. Admission are ongoing for creche, nursery, primary, and junior secondary classes. We are located at number 10 Ambrose O. Ogboma Avenue, off Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, River State. You can reach us on the following numbers: 0906 40 or 0807 211 2288. We are definitely your preferred choice for quality education.
The Executive Chairman of Obiakpor Local Government Area, Honorable Barrister George C. Ariolu, joyfully welcomes His Excellency Chief Barrister Nyeso Ezewo-Wike, CON, GSSRS, POS Africa, to the flag-off ceremony for the construction of Flyover Bridge 11 at Ikwere Road, Rumokuta and Rumola Junction on Friday, 19th August 2022 by 10 a.m. For the records, this flyover will be the 11th under His Excellency and with a completion period of 10 months. Your Excellency, the people of Obiakpor Local Government Area appreciate all you do for her people, especially for putting River State first in all your programs. On this premise, I urge the good people of Obiakpor Local Government Area to turn up in their numbers and give our brand ambassador and his special guest, Professor Jerry Ghana, a rousing welcome to a renewed Obiakpor. Ibiala Way, signed, Honorable George T. Ariolu, Executive Chairman, Obiakpor Local Government Area.
Well, thank you for staying with us. You're listening to the news coming to you from Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. Chairman Element Local Government Area Obare Lumate Olo says the council is committed to security of lives and property. Obare Lumate Olo said this on the sideline of a celebration put together to mark his birthday today. He said youths in the local government have now shunned all form of social vices due to different empowerment schemes initiated by his administration.
We went after the criminals and made it very categorically clear that this administration was not going to condone any act of criminality. And it has worked for us because in the past 1 year, people go about their businesses happily and freely. Nightlife has returned to Element. The people are happy and there is no more issues of killing and court clashes and all that used to be the order of the day. So I think we have done well in the area of security. And to buttress this, we have decided to also support the youths who are within the active age are those who are most times culpable. So what we have done is to engage them meaningfully, and those who are in school, to encourage them. That is how this bursary thing came about. So that's why we have made it 50,000 per person. So, and the payment, like I said earlier, is start taking off in October. So the students are happy.
The chairman of Element Local Government Area, Barry Lumato Olo, further said that he has improved the ease of doing business in the local government due to provision of constant electricity pioneered by Element Local Government.
We also have a more stable power supply now, because areas that they didn't have supply of power, when we came in, like Ebubu, Ogale, One, we fixed all these problems in those areas. I can tell you now, if you go to Eteo market, you will see that a new market has been built in Eteo. On the whole, we have stores and shops is about 50. So then we have the One Ultra-Modern Civic Center. The Eteo market is complete. It was completed. We have finished One Civic Center. We've completed it, awaiting commissioning. Then we are in the park now, Motor Park, the Nchia Motor Park. That's where we are working. If you go there now, you see work going on very serious. So
youth in Ebubu community in Eleme local government area say the visionary leadership style of the council chairman, Obari Lomato Olo, has brought a lasting peace in the area. The president of Ebubu Youth Council, Richard Dabo, said this while congratulating the Eleme council chairman on the occasion of his birthday. Richard Dabo further commended the Eleme council chairman for numerous empowerment put in place for youth in the area. The president of Ebubu Youth Council, Richard Dabo, said the youth will continue to partner with the local government council in sustaining the existing peace in Eleme.
Want to celebrate with our boss, our mentor, our patron, leader, and our father, Eleme Local Government Council boss, on the occasion of his birthday. We are wishing him well and praying that God should grant him his heart desire. We also want to thank him for bringing dividends of democracy in the land of Eleme. Under his watch, the issue of security challenge has become a thing of the past. We have witnessed steady power supply, and also there are several infrastructural development that has been initiated under his government, which will be commissioned in no distant time. Also want to thank him particularly for finding our youth worthy to serve in different lucrative positions under his administration. Olo truly is the joy of the youth and is truly a man that has been sent by God to deliver the good people of Eleme.
As part of its efforts to ensure proper waste disposal in Port Harcourt and environ, the River State Sanitation Task Force has distributed about 1,000 waste bins to residents of OGRA Port Harcourt. The chairman of the River State Sanitation Task Force, Zoboye Jack, while presenting the items to the residents, advised them to stop indiscriminate waste disposal. He said the Sanitation Task Force wants to return Port Harcourt to its garden city status.
Like when we got into office about 2 months ago, we promised that we're going to start door-to-door operation, and which means houses will have the bin, the 240-liter bins that we promised, and that's what we're commencing today. We have about 1,500 pieces of 240-liter bins, which we're going to distribute to homes. The pilot scheme is going to be like Old GRA, New GRA, D-Line, and some areas in Dio. So today we're starting the pilot scheme, which is in Old GRA. So we're going to distribute 240-liter bins to almost all the houses on the main streets and the side streets today.
The chairman of the River State Sanitation Task Force, Zoboye Jack, also said the task force has created more receptacles in many parts of Port Harcourt. And to end the news, and Nathalie, you can highlights of the major stories. We told you River State Governor Ezewanyes Wike is promising to leave a healthy treasury for his successor, and also is blaming federal government for ongoing lecturers' strike. And that was the news, came to you from Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. Remember, every child is your child. Support inclusive education. Good evening.
News, sports, entertainment, and talk for the whole family. On air and online, this is Super FM, Nigeria's #1 lifestyle talk and urban radio station.
Rescue Nigeria, NRM, rescue River State. Nigeria go better, River State go move forward. National rescue movement, Nigeria go better.
My brother, my sister, this no be time to sit down look for things to spoil finish for we state. Chai, them don't evict our people, buy over the properties. Our parents no fit see food chop because no pension. Our budget only they take I see. Bursary for our students don't turn. The more you look, the less you see. On top of all this, they still won't bring their partners in crime to still come rule us join. Chai, that one na error under the sun. Secure your permanent voters card. Then why only waka come National Rescue Movement NRM Party Secretariat for number 3 Binko Crescent,